Who's the best shooter at UConn?
Me.
When you have confidence in yourself, you actually gotta believe it.
I do believe it. I'm a better shooter than you.
Than me?
Than you.
At what? Darts?
A basketball.
I'm the best shooter at UConn.
No.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Beyonce.
Shooting threes or getting to the rim?
Shooting threes.
Pizza or tacos?
Tacos.
Beach or snow?
Ooh. Beach.
Connecticut or Virginia?
Connecticut.
Lift or run?
Lift.
Me or Stewie?
Stewie. Paige. Both.
Cheater. Give me a letter grade for my coaching this year.
I'm going to say A- because I think that you could have been more vocal. Not more vocal, but like more like telling us what you see right away. Like I think there were times where like you could have just voiced your input on things that you were seeing more.
Thank you.
Would you rather live on a beach or have an amazing pool?
I went from Minnesota to Connecticut. I'm ready for a beach. I'm ready for warmth.
I'd rather have a pool because I love snow. So if you have a beach, you're not going to get anywhere that actually has all 4 seasons. And if you live on a beach, then that's just going to be like normal. Like the marvel of having a beach in your backyard, like it won't be as nice because it's just your everyday.
That's because you would take it for granted. I wouldn't. Are you afraid of the dark?
Immediately, yes. I'm scared of the dark. Are you afraid of the dark?
Like outside, if I'm walking alone in the dark, that's just scary. But like when I go to bed, I want to go to bed in darkness.
Yeah, but like when I leave my room, then I kind of get freaked out. Like I've watched so much Criminal Minds and we don't lock the door.
Like in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
But in the middle of the night, if I have a light on, I'm going to wake up. So I want to go to the bathroom in the dark or else I'm going to be awake. Like when I go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I'm like,
we're not talking
my eyes
about do you want to
closed.
sleep in the dark. It's about... You're just taking this question somewhere else.
I wouldn't say I'm afraid of the dark.
Okay, good, because I am.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
I think I'm going to have to go with... What's the Nicki Minaj song?
If you don't know it, that can't be your go-to.
The Moment for Life or Starships. I'm going to go with Nicki Minaj.
I'm going Best I Ever Had by Drake. Oh, bar for bar.
That's a good one.
What did you think about Marquise Noel on the men's tourney?
I think his passing was incredible. He was just so much fun to watch. He made that game really enjoyable.
Yeah, I think he brought like a whole new excitement to the tournament. One of the coolest things I've ever seen was that him like fake arguing with the coach. But I think they said it wasn't planned, but I just need them to say it was because that was like the coolest thing I've ever seen.
They said it wasn't a play?
Nah.
I think it was. The better driver. Answer honestly.
Who's the only one that drives? Me.
That doesn't mean you're better.
Yes, it
I just
does.
prefer to be a passenger princess.
No, I'm a better driver. I'm like safe, experienced, and I get there in a good amount of time. I'm great on aux. I feel like every time we go somewhere, everybody's like, "Can I give him Paige's car?"
That's just because you have the nicest car,
and
so it's comfortable.
I have
so when you sit in the passenger seat, you get heated seat.
10 reasons why I'm the best.
I'm the better driver, but I prefer to not drive.
Who would win a rap battle between us?
You.
That's easy answer.
Give us a preview.
No.
Well, I can sing better.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Give us a preview.
No. What's it like finding out your tournament bracket?
Respectfully, it doesn't really matter. Whoever we have to beat is whoever we have to beat. In order to win the national championship and be the best, you have to go through the best. Obviously, there's some matchups that you would like to avoid until you get to like that point where you have to face them, but anything's fair game.
Yeah, I feel like it's really exciting just to see who's on your side and who you could potentially play. But during tournament time, like you got to really focus on your next game because anything could happen. It could be upset. So it's like you can't look ahead of other games because you never know. Like you could be playing that team, you could be playing someone else. You could lose. One NBA player you'd want to work out with?
Kyrie. And to add another, I'll probably say Steph, just because they're like two of the most skilled players to ever play the game of basketball. So just learning from them and watching them do what they do and trying to implement stuff into my game would be ideal. You can't say Steph, so you gotta say somebody else.
I'd say Clay, just because, it's Clay. He's incredible to watch, very fundamental, kind of like Steph. There's a lot to learn. Or maybe someone like LeBron. He seems cool.
Yeah.
Seems like a cool dad too, like just cool off the court.
Who would you rather control the aux?
Obviously me.
Using my playlist?
Okay, fine. Definitely you.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure there was a mutual understanding there.
You have much better playlists. If I'm in the car with Paige, there's going to be some form of SZA. Sometimes there's Michael Jackson. There's a lot of throwback, like 90s, R&B, sometimes Drake. I'd say usually it's like R&B vibes though.
Yeah, I agree. Who's the best men's hooper you've ever worked out with?
Steph Curry. What about you?
Valid answer. Back to my loyalty point, Jalen, Suggs, and Chet. Those are my guys.
Who's the best women's hooper in college this year, not including our teammates?
I mean, Caitlin Clark. I feel like what she's doing, nobody else is doing it. I mean, she's dropping like 40-point triple doubles on the best teams in the country. So Aaliyah Boston is always consistent and great. And then also to shout out the Big East, Maddie Siegrist and Anissa Morrow are putting up great numbers and are also very efficient and consistent.
I think Maddie's a good Maddie Siegrist. She's very hard to guard. I feel like the Big East is underrated too. What was your best high school game ever?
Winning the state championship was an amazing game. I would say that's probably number one. Energy-wise, my senior year, the section championship, which was to get to state. We played our rival, Wayzata, who had a really good team. My high school had got sold out. It's never been sold out before, not for a women's game or a men's game. So the energy was crazy. Karl Anthony Towns was there. D'Angelo Russell was there. So it was just a crazy game. It was back and forth. We ended up winning very closely. But when you're in high school, when you're a little kid, like you dream of like NBA players and WNBA players going to your game. So that was just great memory. Career high in high school.
I had a lot one time on Valentine's Day and I blew that coach a kiss. I hit a 3 right in front of her. There was some drama, some beef going on. I played in her AAU program and then she had said some things about my dad who was my coach and he couldn't be there. We played them at their place and she basically got him kicked out. So he couldn't coach that game for us because of all this stuff she made up. So I knew when we played him, we had to get him back at our place and I couldn't let it slide. So I hit that shot and I was like, this is the moment. So I turned and I blew her a kiss and it was Valentine's Day. So everyone in the crowd thought it was like, oh, she's blowing her a kiss for Valentine's Day. But no, it wasn't an all moment. It was like a kind of like an eat that moment.
Who's more competitive, me or you?
I think we're competitive in different ways. You show it more. Like, if someone says something to you, then you just like flip a switch. In my personal opinion, you get really annoying.
No, tell them what happened in our workout the other day. Because I was just minding my business, like counting my makes.
I wasn't talking trash. I was just stating the facts, stating the obvious. Come off a screen, read it,
shoot it. We have
only
to switch
swishes
it.
count.
First to 8. And I was like beating her. So then all of a sudden somebody started chirping.
I had live defense. She had defense that was like barely even contesting. Like if you're there, the hand was
in my
like
face.
right here.
But I was just shooting, minding my business. I was 2 switches to 0.
You didn't have real defense. I had real defense. You should win. If you wide open shots, you should swish more than I do. I'm just saying.
It's the same drill.
I'm over it. Whatever. You have a go-to trash talking line.
I don't really have a go-to trash talking line because I don't ever go into a game like I'm going to talk trash. I only act in retaliation to what people do to me. This one game in the NCAA tournament my freshman year, I think I was shooting a 3, might have got fouled a little bit, but I probably sold it just to like get the call, you know? About to shoot my free throws. All of a sudden in the back of my ear, I hear, "You're a B word." And I was like, oh, you know, I got that dog in me. So I had to turn it up a notch. I didn't talk trash back, but like I would like score, get a layup or whatever, hit a pull up. And I was like, you're going to have to show me I'm a B word. Like I'm not a B word. So
when people talk trash to you, it gives you like this extra fuel.
I feel like every hooper knows when they start talking trash to you, you like Michael Jordan level.
Best player you've gone against?
In high school, it was like you and Ashley Owusu were like the toughest. And then in college, it's been probably Caitlin, Aaliyah Boston.
I agree. In high school, you, Ashley Owusu, I played her a lot in high school. She was hard to guard. And in college, I would say Caitlin, Maddie Siegrist, Anissa Morrow. You see a lot of like underrated players that are really tough to guard and you don't expect to be as good as they are. See, that's why you have to treat everyone with respect when you play them.
Wisdom. Would you rather win $1 billion or make $100 million working?
Working?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take $1 billion for doing nothing. And then I'll share.
Well, I would win the lottery for $1 billion while I'm working to make $100 million.
Okay, and then you'll share even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, with me.
Interpret it how you like. Who's the coolest person that follows you on Instagram?
I mean, Kobe follows me. I'd say Steph, you, Brianna Stewart, Sue Bird.
Oh, cool girl.
Whatever. Who's the coolest person that follows you?
one that really got me, I was like, whoa, it was Drake. When Drake followed me, I was like,
No, that's crazy.
I couldn't believe it. Meek Mill also followed me. That was cool. But Drake was like an eye-opening experience for me.
Favorite player in the WNBA right now?
First, I would say Kristen, Olivia, and E. They're my teammates. They're my old teammates, and I always rock with them. And then obviously all the UConn alums. Other than like UConn alums, I would definitely have to say Chelsea Gray, because she's a dog. There's a lot of them, but Natasha Cloud, Elena Dog.
All right. I didn't say name a whole team of your
I'm
favorites.
tripping right now.
All right, so you got to pick one.
There's a lot that I like. I think Natasha Cloud is one of my favorites. Getting to see like her energy, her attitude, her love for the game, her love for her teammates, and her passion. It was inspiring. You play basketball. What sport are you playing?
Football.
You would get crushed.
Bro, I'm telling you, I think God knew to make me a woman, because if I was playing football like a boy, I would be nasty.
So would you be stronger or would you still be the skinny?
It don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
There's football players like Devontae Smith. He's got like a skinny build. I'm skinny. They're not going to catch me, but I would be stronger, but I am very strong now. I would be a dog. What sport would you play?
I'd say tennis is something that I wish I would have played when I was younger.
Tennis is fun. How hard did Paige recruit AZ to you, huh?
You recruited me very hard. I remember that you made a highlight video of all of your highlights of you passing your teammates the ball in high school. And you presented it to me and my family with how that would be me getting the pass. Now that'd be you like making shots, making plays for me to get a wide open shot.
And more. Go ahead. I did a lot more, so.
That's what sticks out the most.
I feel like I poured a lot more effort into
You
that.
did. No, you definitely did. But you're always planting the seed in my head.
Did basketball add a 4-point line?
I would like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. But where would it be?
I feel like it shouldn't be a line more than it should be like 2 spots on the court.
What?
Adding another line is a lot.
Yeah, but then what's gonna be like a little circle on the court?
Yes, like a circle. Like, have you seen the overtime elite courts? They have the circles, and if you shoot from that, then it's 4 points.
I don't think I agree with that.
But then the game would just be shooting 4-pointers, 4-pointers, 4-pointers. If you got to shoot from that point, then it's like every now and then, like I'll shoot that.
So a 4-point spot.
Yeah, 2.
Okay, I like the spot idea now.